Alright, what's going on everybody? Hopefully everybody liked the intro that we tried to do. It took quite a few takes of filming and everything, but I hope that it turned out well and I hope everybody enjoys it. Now that I've got my Red Bull, we can get the video started. Today what I want to talk about is low carb or keto foods for success. And basically what I mean by that is everybody has all sorts of different foods that they enjoy eating. Whether it be ranch sauce or pasta sauce or whatever. And if you actually look at these sauces, they, not all, but a lot of them contain high or higher levels of carbs. So I'm going to go over today what we've decided to start eating and what we've found that helps us stay on track as much as possible with the keto and low carb lifestyle that we're currently doing. This one here, and a lot of the ones that I have on the table are made by Walden Farms. I have not yet found a sauce that I do not like by Walden Farms. It's very, very hard to tell the difference between this pasta sauce or a ragu or something like that. They're very, very similar, and I probably will never go back simply because why not? If you look at the macros and everything on this, why bother going back to that and eating it? This is just much, much healthier. So we'll go through each product, touch on it briefly, and I'm not going to do any cooking with any of these today, but just to give you guys an idea of the products that we're using and give my honest opinion on how they taste. So this first one is a tomato and basil pasta sauce. I will put all of the macros and everything on the screen as I read them off so that you guys can write them down if you want. But this one is per 4 tablespoons. It has 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 carbs, 0 protein, and 350 milligrams of sodium. So if you want to throw that, trying to get the light not on there. If you want to throw that on your food, it's fantastic. Tastes good. You really would know the difference, and the macros are absolutely amazing. Something that my wife likes to use with her pasta sauce is this Zerudel. I'll read you the macros right away. 0 calories, 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 0 sodium, 0 carbs, 0 fiber, 0 protein. It's supposed to be a plant fiber, and it doesn't taste all that bad. I'm not a huge fan of this one specifically. I will eat it. I just put a little bit more sauce on. You do spaghetti and meatballs, and it's fantastic. Gives us another option for trying to be low carb. The next sauce that I have is another one by Walden Farms, and it's mayonnaise. So again, all the macros are 0, and the sodium is 105 milligrams. This is for 1 tablespoon, however. But that's what that one looks like. And again, it tastes really good. I have no complaints with it whatsoever. This one here is actually one of my wife's absolute favorites. It's an Alfredo sauce by Walden Farms. And she'll do, slice up some chicken breast with these noodles, throw this on top of it, and it's one of her favorite meals to do. And again, everything is 0 except for 200 milligrams of sodium for 4 tablespoons. So this one actually does taste really good. I would recommend this one. All right, the next one is a garlic and herb pasta sauce, also by Walden Farms. This one I have not tried yet, but with all the other sauces that we have, I'm sure that this one will be just fine. The rest of them are amazing. Again, 0 across the board except for 130 milligrams of sodium in 4 tablespoons again. There's that one. Try to get the light not hitting it. I don't remember if I showed the Alfredo or not. We'll get that in there. All right, next we have one of my absolute favorite sauces. So this is the original barbecue sauce by Walden Farms. and it tastes amazing. I've marinated steaks in it. It's awesome. I have quite a few barbecue sauces that I really do not like, and this one is fantastic. Again, 0 all across the board, except for 210 milligrams per 2 tablespoons. Sorry, 210 milligrams of sodium per 2 tablespoons. That one looks just like that. This one is really good. Next, we have a maple walnut syrup, pancake syrup. So we actually bought 2 of these when we bought them. We bought a maple walnut syrup, and I forget what the other one was, but it was just a maple syrup. There was no walnuts or anything in it, but I don't remember the exact name of it. The macros on them all, both, were exactly the same. 0 across the board, except for 95 milligrams of sodium per 1/4 cup. But I find that this walnut flavored one actually tastes a lot better than what the other one did. I would recommend, if you guys are going to try a calorie-free option for your syrup, try this one. It's really good. Next, we have 2 more from Walden Farms, and I believe these are the last 2. Caesar salad dressing and ranch dressing. My kids eat ranch dressing on their chicken fingers, on pretty much everything. Pizza, you name it. And they eat this and they don't even know the difference. So it is really good. We'll start with this one. Again, 0 across the board. 230 milligrams of sodium per 2 tablespoons. And, sorry, it's really good. I like that one a lot. Then the Caesar dressing is 260 milligrams of sodium per 2 tablespoons. So slightly more, 30 milligrams more, but pretty much the same. And this one is fantastic as well. If you guys are paying attention, you're basically hearing that all of these are fantastic. I have no complaints so far on any of the Walden Farms products that we've tried. I highly recommend them. Do some searching, see if you can find any locally. If not, then see if you can find any online. That's how we get a lot of the ones that we have. We buy them off the internet and they get shipped to our house. So I really recommend trying them. The next thing I'm going to touch on is our ice cream. We have 2 different types of ice cream. Unfortunately, the store didn't have the other type that I wanted to show you guys, and it is by far my favorite. But this Coconut Bliss, and specifically this one is the salted caramel and chocolate, is really good. Up here in Canada, we don't have the Halo Top or Enlightened or any of those ones that are down in the States. So these are nowhere near as good as those ones are, but if you're going for a low carb, they're a lot better than your Ben & Jerry's and stuff like that. So you still get the ice cream, but you don't have all the carbohydrates and stuff like that in it. They're not too bad. So this is per 1/2 cup. It's 230 calories, 16 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of protein. And one of those grams of carbs is 1 fiber. So you're looking at 20 grams of carbs. The other one that I like better, I believe, is 17 grams of carbs, and that's one of the lowest ones that I've found here in Canada. So if you want to eat the ice cream, it's something that you're going to have to just accept, unfortunately. So this one is a Chipotle Mayo. It's got 1 gram of carbs in it. This one is the President's Choice one. It's got 70 calories, 7 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, and 0.3 grams of protein. We pretty much add this to everything. Eggs, our tacos, pizza, anything. Obviously carb-free, low-carb pizza. And we add this to it, and it tastes absolutely amazing. That's the sauces and the ice cream out of the way. The stuff that I'm going to touch on now is more on the side of the snacks and stuff like that, kind of with the ice cream. But I have 3 of the same company bars here. They're 1 bars by Oh Yeah, and these are awesome. The macros on them, I think, are all fairly close to the same. So 210 calories, 7 grams of fat. These ones have 8. 24 grams of carbs, but with 10 grams of fiber, and 21 grams of protein. So these ones are pretty good. They're a little bit higher than the next ones I'm going to show you for the carbohydrate level, but if you feel like you're going to splurge and go out and buy a chocolate bar or something like that, these are awesome. This one is the chocolate brownie, and every once in a while we'll have this one, heat it up and throw a little bit of ice cream on top of it, and that'll be our dinner, and it's awesome. It keeps you from cheating to the next level, right? You're able to have some food that you want without going to the absolute extreme. This one here is the chocolate chip cookie dough. That one's really good as well. And this is the salted caramel, and it's not too bad. These are by far my favorite thing to eat. They are Carb Killa bars by Grenade, and they have, I want to say, 6 or 7 different flavors. This one is Caramel Chaos, and it tastes like a Mars bar. This thing is amazing. I would eat this every single day if I could fit it in my macros and be on point every single day. It's got 23 grams of protein and 1.4 grams of impact carbs. So they're fantastic. I'm trying to find the... So this is a 60 gram bar. So it has 214 calories, 7.9 grams of fat, 13.5 total carbs, but 1.4 impact carbs. 23.2 grams of protein. So I highly recommend that you guys find these bars and try them. They are absolutely amazing. Even if you're not going for the whole low carb thing, these are wicked. Okay, the next 2 things that I'm going to do are kind of the same. These are Parmesan cheese crisps, and we got these from Costco. And they're a little bit on the salty side, but if you like salty snacks, these are really good. The macros are per 15 crisps, you have 100 calories, 7 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbs, and 9 grams of protein. So, not too bad. Not too bad. And they're pretty tasty. My only gripe about them is that they are a little bit too salty for me, but I do like them. Next is moon cheese. I don't know if you guys have seen it, tried it, heard of it. It's kind of along the same line as that. Instead of being cheese crisps, they're like cheese balls. This is the pepper jack one. It's really good. 70 calories. Per 6 pieces, 70 calories, 5 grams of fat, 0 carbs, and 4 grams of protein. So, another good option. I've only got 2 items left, and one of them is pork rinds. I recommend specifically this brand of pork rinds. We've tried 3 or 4 different ones now, and these are by far the best ones that we have had. Baconettes, they're phenomenal. Per 9 pieces, it's 90 calories, 6 grams of fat, 1 gram of carbohydrates, and 7 grams of protein. And they taste really good. I was against trying pork rinds, to be honest with you, when we started. And I used to love my chips. Went for a couple of months with no snacks of that sort, and ended up trying them, and they are actually pretty good. I enjoy them. All right, so the last item that we have that I'm going to touch on today is almond flour. Now, the reason that I'm throwing this in here is because another one of our favorite dishes to do is take an egg, crack it into a bowl, put chicken strips in it, roll them around in this, and bake them. Throw some hot sauce on top of it, and you got yourself some buffalo chicken strips, and they're fantastic. The macros on this are per quarter of a cup. There's 160 calories, 14 grams of fat, 6 grams of carbs, with 3 being fiber, so really only 3 grams of carbs if you're going to count it, and 6 grams of protein. And this has been a lifesaver for us. We've tried a whole bunch of different recipes, different websites for all sorts of different things. And you substitute that stuff in, and it makes it so that you can eat it, and the carb levels are substantially lower than they would otherwise be. So basically, that's the gist of our stuff that we'll use to try and get through the diet, the lifestyle, everything, but still being able to eat a lot of the same type of foods that we were eating before. One of the main things that I noticed I was saying a lot is, this is fantastic. This is really good. It's taken us quite a few months of weeding through the stuff that we really didn't like, or really didn't taste good, or whatever it may be. And this is pretty much exactly what we've come down to, that we enjoy keeping in the house, and we pretty much have this stuff at all times. And go ahead, give it a shot. As far as this almond flour goes, if you guys have never checked out ruled.me as far as recipes and stuff like that, recipes for any of these sauces, you can supplement them in. He has tons and tons of low carb ideas, recipes and all that, and I'm pretty sure that's where we got the buffalo chicken one from, and they're awesome recipes. I will put the link for it down in the description, and you guys can head over there, take a look, see if you like any of his recipes, and that's pretty much it. Thanks for stopping in. I hope that everybody liked the video. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Have a great day.